Can you see the light? There's a song about that. Can you see that every shining light? It's not a church song, but there is a song. And we'll be jamming on it one of these days. So we got Henry at the gate after the sheriff thing, and we did a few things in Henry's case. We got a few videos showing you guys. One of the main things that we did was and I'm going to be giving myself a video review on this Help Me Henry thing. Okay, because I get to review myself and I'm going to give myself a real good review. Okay, because this was complicated. So Henry called me. He just recovered from a stroke. He was a truck driver. You know, he's not real tech savvy. He had trouble just getting the email. Just getting to his email from his phone. Now, I don't blame him, because if I had my kids weren't superheroes and all that shit, I would be struggling more too. Okay, and so we didn't have time, for him to give me paperwork So, the first thing I had to do is, I need to get what we need to have in place for Henry structured. So I made the lawsuit, the RICO, and I went with the RICO because we found out when we're doing the RICO, they want to stall. They start playing hot potato. The judge don't want to take responsibility. They start switching it around and sending it all over the place, or they just make them, like in this case. I didn't know how. I never thought they would do this. They filed something. Wow. Okay, they filed something. But it doesn't matter. And this is just how we handle the state situation here. And the goal is to get your deed out of their office. Get your deed delivered. That's the goal in the end. The big picture goal. The small picture goal is beat them over the face with this. The RICO thing adds a whole new layer of stuff. And then you come in with your notice of fraudulent conveyance. Oh, and your notice of less pendants. And then we also have a judicial notice of fraudulent conveyance and a judicial notice of less pendants that you actually file right in the case. It's styled like a document. And the state attorneys and the judges, they rely on statutes and codes, administrative codes, non-valid laws, because they don't contain the three elements the Constitution requires to be a valid law: acting clause, title, and a body. And once a federal claim is raised, the state jurisdiction ends. When you use federal case law and federal acts in state court anyway, it's a wrap. They can't respond to it. This would be a good way to get control of your case. You don't even have to know what you're doing. You just have to know that they can't respond, so they can't argue whether you got federal case law right or wrong. They cannot argue. Oh, the superb beatdown. WinningCourtNow.com. That's where you get that shit. The orders issued without constitutional authority are void. And then we have the counterclaim strategy, where we come in at the state. We add the judge, because the judge is getting paid by the state and there's conflict of interest. We add them, and if you're in the eviction process, while you're looking at this, then you add the buyer and the buyer's attorney. We don't address the foreclosure situation at this time because you don't need to. All that does is clouds the water. Cloud muddies the water.